Hey guys, Major Foley here, and welcome to the Gold Edition version of I Hope This Works. So again, like the previous level, like the Extended Edition level, we will be building the Trojan Horse. So I'm going to take something a little different here. Instead of like in the Extended Edition where I built the Minotaur, I'm not going to build the Minotaur this time. I'm just going to get enough wood to get fishing ships and just get enough villagers on the Trojan Horse, and we'll see how we go from there. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. I mean, we don't really need the Minotaur. Other than that, I'm going to make the same announcement I made on the Extended Edition. Sometime in February, I will be doing an Age of Mythology Marathon, where I'll be playing the Fall of the Trident and the New Atlantis campaigns all in one stream. It's probably going to be like an 8-hour stream at the least. I just got to, find a day where it's not going to be hot as hell in Australia still, and where I don't have any obligations, the day or the next one. So I've just got to find those two things, and I'll make the announcement in a future video. But if you want to catch that at any point when I'm doing it, in the description there's my Twitch channel. It's www.twitch.tv/MajorFoley. Go there, drop me a follow. I'm streaming other games as well, not just Age of Mythology. But if you're really interested in the Age of Mythology part, drop me the follow. Come watch me when it's done. And if you really want to, you can unfollow me later. But I hope you do stick around to watch me play other games, because playing one game all the time does eventually get a bit boring and you need a break. It's literally that simple. Anyway, so same plan. Build the Trojan Horse. The first part, sneak in Troy. The second part, and destroy him from the inside.
Curse Troy and those who dwell within her walls. They torched our food stores and tents. Even most of the ships. We'll be lucky to even escape here now.
Escape? We just broke down one of the gates. We should be pressing our attack, not talking of escape.
The Trojans aren't going to wait for that. Surely they will attack again at any moment.
Not if they think we've left. Poseidon is the lord of horses. In Atlantis, a defeated general surrenders his horse when beaten.
A horse, yes. A great wooden horse.
I don't understand. Will it fight?
The legit facepalm moment.
We can have this done quickly, and we don't have to rebuild any of the siege. Arkantos, I will need your help.
Alright. Oh look, we get heavies. Not. Alright, straight onto wood with you. Now send your heroes up here, because the first attack will come from the top. Hoplites 2, Toxite 3, Prodromus 4. Have one of your heroes pick up this relic down here. It's always the same. It's the Mithril Horseshoes, which improves cavalry speed, including your Prodromos, which are counter cavalry. So we'll be using this to chase down when they try to run and warn Troy. In the meantime, let's get some fishing ships. We want at least one ship, so we can start scanning around for the fishing spots, so we don't have to worry about looking for them later. We'll probably save for the upgrade first, and then we'll start building fishing ships. So. You don't really need any of the wood upgrades. Don't bother. Just get the per scene upgrade and the fishing ships, and you'll be fine. Another thing I'd like to mention, which was shown in the Extended Edition, when the Trojan Horse does appear and you waypoint it, your villagers will probably go back to your town center. And so they'll come down here, then they'll go straight back. So if you want that to stop happening, you can just place it close by and then redirect it, or you can just select it as it comes out and put it on the Trojan Horse. It's honestly up to you which way you choose to do. Alright, so we want them to be under the tower and the town center, so we're going to keep our troops based around here. Alright. So we got the location of our fishing ships. We need about 6, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't really need to go for the 7th spot. It's not necessary. Yep, so we've trained enough. It's not really a level you can talk much about. It's a very simple level. So, I mean, if you got any other questions in the comments, I guess you can ask me for about future levels or other content I want to create. It's up to you. I mean, if you're only interested in this, I can understand, but yeah, you know how it is. It's hard to fill a level like this with Dead Space, because there's not a lot really to talk about. Well, here's something to talk about. We're under attack. Another thing you can do is you can get the crenellations upgrade if you want to. It does cost food though. And we do not have it. You can cast Restoration here to keep your troops alive. I would highly recommend it for the first one. Try to save Bolt for the later waves.
If we stop these scouts, Troy will not attack us.
It's usually a good idea. Right, I did forget one thing. You will need to build houses because you will be pop-capped. Something I didn't forget to do in Extended Edition, but forgot to do here. Which is ridiculous when I think about it. But on the plus side, it does mean we were getting some food stored up and some wood. Bum, 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 bum. See the wood stockpiling up there? And one more. Alright, and now we build the Trojan Horse. Let's see if it does happen here. I'm pretty sure it does. I think it depends on how many villages you got too. I'm missing a spot, am I? Oh no, I trained an extra one by mistake. Oh well. Yep, see, it went back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Actually, I think the second attack does still come up from the top, so we'll stick around here. Yep. It's a third attack that comes down from the bottom, so... You kind of want to damage them all so they're all a little weakened when you're chasing them down as well.
Do not let the scouts return to Troy, or we will be at
Nice.
this scouts. But stay sharp, men. There will be more.
Didn't even use the bulk god power. As you can see, he's going there, and bam, it reverses. So yeah, you're just better off waypointing there, and then moving him as necessary. And the amount of fishing ships you got, you can easily just provide enough food to train villagers constantly. Maybe if it takes you long enough too, you can also just get the crenellations upgrade. Although it's no point because they won't be attacking here anymore. So, excuse me. Man, I love this game's music though. Can't go wrong with this game's music. Sometimes listen to it when I'm streaming and I'm AFK a bit. Has like intermission music. Couple of stores I need to ring tomorrow too. I need some info on some old products that I'm looking for. Mostly books. I used to love reading books as a kid. Still do now and then, even if it's young adult books. Here comes the next attack. So we can let this one escape. We've got more than enough villagers to finish this off, even if they call the reinforcements. The reinforcements don't get here instantly. They have to travel all the way there, then the other has to travel all the way back, so... So keep the Prodromos on themselves so they get the maximum of their speed, but as you can see, you're not going to really catch up with them. Unlike AoE 3, there's no snaring in this one. So there's towers that align this area, but hey look, as we're chasing them, we've already built the horse. Alright, now, second part
into position, quickly.
is where we destroy Troy from the inside. Hey, it's Polyphemus.
Agamemnon, take the boats and the men and sail just out of sight. Arkantos, Ajax, and I will man the horse. When night falls, sail back. We'll have the gate open for you.
I'm glad you scheme for me, Odysseus. I will return at nightfall.
Ooh, a plenty vault. That we won't keep, by the way. The walls will take it back.
If we destroy the gate, our troops can rush in.
Alright. See, it's interesting how in this one you don't get to choose it as a separate level. There's like another level exactly like this, but
Wait here for the guards to pass. We would do best to avoid fighting them now.
that won't be for a while. It's called good advice. So we wait here, waiting for the Cyclops to leave. And we'll be stealing some Heliopoli to attack the gate.
Malista. Volume. Malista. Esto. Esto.
We could make good use of those.
Now,
Volume.
hang on a sec.
A Colossus. We should try to sneak past.
You can bolt the Gold Colossus. Not necessary. Your heroes are more than enough to take care of it. Kill the Cyclops first. Because he's the weaker one. Because, you know, Cyclops has got 600 health. The Colossus has got more than double that. And then the Heliopoli can help attack too. Because of its siege, it does, you know, excellent damage. When, of course, they hit. Alright, now bring him down. And the first thing we want to take care of are these watchtowers before we take down the Gate of Troy. You can avoid them if you want, because you'll get catapults later.
Why are those Heliopoli out of storage? They are controlled by the enemy. Stop
But I find it better to just get rid of them now. Save you some time. I believe when Troy will cast the Lightning Storm too, when your units arrive. They cast them in the area where your Heliopolis is around. Because I actually, in the Extended Edition, brought them up here. And the Lightning Storm was more focused here than down here. But, so for the sake of it, I'm not going to move the Heliopoli back up here when I destroy the gate. Because I want to see. It was on a different edition, of course, so you never know. But they should be on the same patch regardless, so we'll see. Of course, I could have just had Arkantos here to boost these guys' siege attack with, you know, morale shout, but yeah, not really necessary. So I don't think it has to be at 0 to become like destroyed. It's around 200. Yeah, about there. Alright, now bring your troops back down.
Agamemnon has returned with his army. Quick, rush through the gate and take down Troy's fortress.
Call down one there. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they cast it where the Heliopolis are. Use your 2 meteors on this spot. Just to kill this fortress so you don't have to go in there. Something I should have done in the previous one too. Because then your catapults can easily destroy this, and your catapults can easily destroy that. It makes it so much simpler. Cast bronze, send your troops in. Alright, where's Agamemnon? Get in there. Oh yeah, might as well destroy these quickly. I did forget about that. Cast Restoration. Cast one of the God Powers too. Now, if you're playing on an easier difficulty, your units would be more upgraded. Champion and heavies, I think, over medium only. Pretty sure that's, you know, a difficulty design for a reason. Even if your catapults die, you still have the Colossus, so... Alright, after that's done, destroy this one. You can hear the Cyclops just throwing units. That damage those wailing swords have, like those freaking huge swords. That's why I used to like this unit. They used to be my favorite. And then that is it. Now after this we get to see a little funny cutscene. And get to see also the arch enemy of this game. who really likes his poetry. So you can see that it has heavy hoplites and champion hyparchists. Run Agamemnon with no Helen. And 2 ruined ships of Atlantis. Hey, Achilles.
Where to now, Arkantos?
Back to Atlantis. This was a welcome break from chasing pirates, but I need to return home.
Well, pirates or not, you need to get your boats repaired.
You don't think they can make it to Atlantis?
No.
There is a port not far from here, Ajax.
I'm sailing there. I can show you the way and get someone to work on your ships.
Not the last we've seen of Odysseus.
And he strides among the treetops, and is taller than the trees, and his voice through all the garden is thunder sent to bring. What is it, Kemsit?
Chemos has returned, sir. He lost the trident. He says the Atlantean was headed for Troy. The battle there will not last much longer once he joins the Greeks.
The siege at Troy is already over.
Zeus could still interfere.
Do you question me, Kemsit?
No. Everything is exactly as you said it would be. The fortress, the tunnel, Troy.
Giants and the genie, multiplex of wing and eye, whose strong obedience broke the sky. Send Chemos. I want to speak with him.
Yes, General.
So, that was Gargarensis and Kempsit, and now we know who Chemos is working for, of course. And, yeah. So, just a reminder, guys, marathon in February. I'll let you know in a future video when I have a set date. If you want to watch it, drop me the follow down in the description. Of course, you don't have to follow, you just have to be around there at the time. I don't know exactly what time. I know the date. Time is another thing. Depends on my sleeping pattern at the time. It can change within the next few weeks as far as I know. Anyway, join me next time for more bandits, which is more like another dungeon crawling level, no base building. But you do get to train units, so there's that. This is Major Foley signing out. Catch you guys.